All right. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Life, Liberty, Happiness. I'm your host, the wonderful, jolly, I need to come up with new names each week, Brian Sly.
The fluffster.
And
That's a good one.
Woody.
That's a tattoo. Hey,
Say hi to everybody.
I'm Woody, and we're live for the first time.
We are live.
I
So
wonder if anybody's listening.
I don't know that, but we'll find out
Yeah.
shortly. DW.
Video killed the radio star.
There's a song or something.
It is.
Yeah.
First video played on MTV.
What was it called?
Video killed the radio star.
Video kill the radio star. That's a good one. Who did that? Bert would know.
Bart.
Bart.
Bert. Who's Bert?
Or Erica.
Anyway.
Erica, if you're listening, call in.
Radio killed
So if you are listening,
the Buggles.
how can they get in touch with us, Woody?
You for calling or for just in general? If you're listening right now to the podcast online, you can like us on Facebook for one. That would be great because we post the episodes on Facebook and we need more likes. And then we put the YouTube on there, so YouTube link. So like us on Facebook at Life, Liberty, Happiness, or visit our website, which we have all the podcast episodes,
Yes.
past, present, on there. And we have the streaming radio station on there. So if you want to listen live when we record the show, we'll post what time we record it. You can tune in and listen to us talk before what goes into the podcast and probably some after.
Right.
That's right there on the homepage of lifeliberty.us.
Perfect. All right. So, and did you already gave him the phone number?
I did not get the phone. If you want to call in, I haven't written this down yet. Hold on.
So,
All right. This video is making me nervous. Okay. So it is 434-322-4129.
there you go.
That will call in and we'll patch you through.
So, one thing I wanted to tell everybody, we are excited. We have our first sponsor.
Oh, look at us. We're
Yes.
growing up so fast.
Our sponsor is Grizzly Garage.
Well done.
Owned by Jed Adams.
Grizzly Garage Doors.
Grizzly Garage Doors. Of course, I would screw that up. Sorry
It's
about
only
that.
the first. It's okay. We're not used to
I'm
it.
trying to pull up.
You'll get to say it a whole bunch for the next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Grizzly Garage Doors, LLC. So if you are interested, go to their website, grizzlygaragedoorllc.com.
right. Thank you, Grizzly.
Yes. So
That's awesome.
basically they have donated a $25 gift certificate to, help me, DW.
The station.
The station, Liberty Train Station
Yep.
Restaurant. So basically, they've donated that for the next 4 shows.
Oh,
So,
man. That's
yeah.
a great place
and we'll
to eat,
give
too.
we'll give those out one each show,
Yeah.
and we'll figure out how we do
Man,
that.
that's like one of my favorite restaurants. Am I ineligible for that, too?
Yes.
God.
So the show keeps getting better.
You can
Oh,
run, you can run to the bathroom and call in.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to change my voice.
Hello. So the cool part about this show is we started with show number 1. We had I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
We had video only.
Audio.
Excuse me, audio only. Then we've grown into video.
Yep.
In our last. Now we are live. We've created our own radio station.
Our own radio station at grovestreet.fm.
Yes.
I've got music on there for when we're not live. So, yeah, we're doing it up here.
Are you playing in the rotation? Video killed the radio star.
You will put that in the rotation.
I'll put it on
Put that on the rotation.
Also, Lauren is here with us. You can't see her, but she is in the back room.
We're waving at her
Yeah.
through the magic of cameras.
She actually does a really good job, so we appreciate that. There's a little side joke there, but anyway. So, happy holidays. How was your Christmas?
Oh man, it was wonderful.
Good.
It was a lot. What's the right way to word it? It was an easier pace this year.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of separated, where we go and kind of slimmed it down a little bit. And it was a lot less stressful.
Good.
It was great. It was How about yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
It was good. It was really good. But then my mother-in-law apparently took offense to me saying that I wanted people to hurry up and leave, and that's not kind of the way I said it. But apparently she took it that way. All I was saying is, you get the hustle and bustle of cooking and cleaning and doing all of that stuff. You have all these people over, and the best part is just to relax when they leave. I enjoy when they're there, all of them. They're all great people. We had a good time. We played bingo. One of them, bless his heart, he couldn't win a game to save his life. And
Was you giving away prizes?
yeah, we give away prizes. We always do stuff like fun little stuff.
Man,
like
that's
that.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. DW, how was yours?
The bulk of the day was pretty good until I had to come into work on Christmas Day. That was not fun.
On Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day. So that's never really fun, having to leave the family and come in for a little bit. But it's the nature of the job and the nature of the business. So, we got through it and was all good and back home and relaxed. It was nice.
Good.
It kind of extended a couple of days because my son had to work, so we didn't do Christmas with him till Saturday.
Yeah, we're doing the same thing. We have Christmas.
I think a lot of people did that this year. You had to spread it out.
Yeah. We still want to be safe. So.
Yeah.
That's opening announcements. Now into what's happening.
What's happening?
So, what is happening is apparently people are getting more and more frustrated with not having high school sports. So I see where Botetourt has reversed course, and said, you know what, we're going to start playing. So they're going to start playing, I believe, next week.
Man.
And this is, I think, adding to more and more pressure for Bedford to follow. I hope.
Yeah.
So I've just seen some hashtags, let us play, all this stuff. I see a lot of coaches now starting to get on board of wanting to play.
Yeah.
Which kind of will lead us into our guest today. Our guest today is Randy Dunton. He is the coach of Liberty High School Minutemen basketball.
Yeah.
So we'll have him on a little later in a few minutes. But, maybe we'll have Susan back on, Kirby with the Bedford School Board.
So how does that work, though? Like, they reverse course. Do they just... So they had a meeting. They said they're not going to play. This is Lord Botetourt.
Yes.
They're not going to play. Then all of a sudden, people got upset. And they're like, oh, we're going to play. Then they just started playing? Like, how does that logistically work? Like,
well, who do they play if nobody else is signed?
Well, I think others have. Southwest Virginia has been playing.
Okay.
And I think I kind of look at it like college football. The Big Ten came out and said, we're not playing.
Yeah.
And the SEC, listen, if there's one thing I've learned about my stepson going to LSU, when it comes to sports in the South, especially the SEC, they're going to play. And SEC, the ACC, and the Big 12 said, you know what, we're going to play. After that started, then the Big Ten started to say, you know what, maybe we should. So then, of course, they get involved. And, hey, I do have an update from last week's show.
Okay.
Guess what? Army did get a bowl.
Oh, good. What bowl was it? Or is it? Oh, sorry.
Why do you always put me on? No, I should know these things.
Did this come after you complained about it?
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was us. We put them over the top.
Maybe they listen. I'm going to look it up while you do it.
It is, it's a good question. It was a pretty decent bowl, too. I said Tennessee was the opponent, and they dropped out. University of Tennessee. So they took their spot.
It's at the AutoZone Liberty Bowl.
Yes, there you go.
Yep.
And who's their opponent?
West Virginia versus Army.
Good.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be a good game. Yeah. So anyway, Tuesday we will have council.
Yes.
The town of Bedford will have their council meeting. It will be my first non-attending council meeting.
Isn't there a special call meeting Monday?
Oh, there's one Monday.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't get these.
Yes, it's a special call meeting Monday.
Are you going to tune in live?
What's it for? Special call meeting.
Do
we know what for?
All the new stuff, right? Like
yes,
like the new positions and all that stuff.
Oh, that's on Monday for the mayor?
Yes.
Oh, that ought to be fun.
To tune into that live stream, That'll be that'll be a fun one to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me started on how that whole stuff works. I don't want to get into that yet.
How does that process work, Brian?
That's for the after show.
Listen,
For the VIP members.
Bedford has what's called a weak mayor. So it doesn't mean that Steve Rush is weak. It just means they're not. Yeah, well, they're not. I mean, because they're in a bigger city, you have what's called a strong mayor, which is voted on by the population, and then that person basically lives, like De Blasio,
gotcha.
who is a strong mayor but a weak mayor. If you want.
I gotcha.
But in this particular case, the mayor really of Bedford is selected by his peers, his or her peers, on council. They're the ones that decide the mayor.
Yeah.
I'm not unhappy with the process. The process is fine. I think you should earn it from your peers because it is. You're a figurehead mostly, and you kind of set the agenda. Other than that, there really is no difference.
Yeah.
I wish that the mayor only voted when there was a tie. I really think that's the way it should be set up. And I think shouldn't be involved unless it is a tie.
Yeah.
He or she be the tiebreaker. So the problem you have is it's now turned into people wanting to be mayor.
Yeah.
I think maybe its intention was this is who should be mayor. You earned it kind of within the group.
Yeah.
And now it's turned into, hey, I want to be mayor. Hey, I want to be mayor. No, I want to be mayor. You know what? So I'll let them fight it out. I mean, I got a pretty good idea who it will be. So we'll move on from that. We'll find out Monday.
Yeah.
And so a few of the things we can kind of update. The Liberty Lake Sidewalk Improvement Project was finally approved by VDOT. So that they'll start construction on that, or I guess it'll go out to bid here. I would say within a week.
It's
pause for a train.
Pause for our sponsor,
right,
the train.
I think we actually have the RFP up now.
Okay, good.
And got I think they're due in next week.
So for those in the public who don't know, they will be connecting the sidewalks that are currently at the Welcome Center.
Yes, that's where it
And
stops.
carry it all the way out, and then you'll cross the road over to Liberty Lake Park.
Oh, that'll be great.
Well,
maybe.
What's also no, yes, it
Yeah.
is. What's encompassed in that is throughout this process, now VDOT stepped in and kind of offered what they call a road diet.
Yeah.
So right now, if you're coming from Smith Mountain Lake, you go from a 2-lane road to a four lanes.
Yeah.
For literally a quarter of a mile, DW?
Yeah, a little bit.
And then it goes right back down to a 2-lane road.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is called what's a road diet. So it'll go from a 2-lane to it'll go from a 2 down where it normally is a 4-lane. Now it'll be a 3-lane. Is that what they call it?
That's correct.
2 lanes with a turn lane in the center, which I think is great.
Okay.
So it'll make that traffic a whole lot smoother there.
Wonder how that traffic works if we do a parade out there.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
So anyway, that road diet is going to happen. So, that's just some more information.
That's a good project, though. That's
Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love a good sidewalk.
And
Really, 'cause, I mean, we it's encourages walking, community, all
Yeah.
that stuff. So that's great.
And
Out there.
it'll connect people out to Liberty Lake Park and all the work that's getting done out there. There's more upgrades scheduled for Liberty Lake Park that'll be happening in 2021.
Also this week, Brian, we finished the new playground project at Edmond Street Park.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Good.
Just finished that up. Put in a new handicap accessible playground over there. Tied it in with some of the existing stuff that was there. Took out some old stuff. The little springy rides that you ride, the little things look like animals. There was a couple of them there. We took those out and put in a real nice playground. If you get a chance to go by there and see it. New borders. Took out the big dead tree that was there and a couple of little small trees around there and tried to clean it up some. Put in, getting new picnic tables for the spring.
Oh, beautiful.
Man, that's
to put
fun.
over there. Met with a contractor yesterday on Lake Drive at the town pond
Yes.
about right now the town pond is opened up about halfway around where you can walk around and fish it from the banks. So we are going to attempt to clean off the banks and make it where you can go all the way around the whole pond.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
And put some benches in
Yeah.
around there where you can sit and stuff, because a lot of people use it over there too.
Yeah. My dad, that was one of the things that when I told him I'd be working in the town of Bedford and then I was opening up my studio here, he was like, "Oh man, I'm always up there fishing."
Yeah.
I had no clue. Like he lives out in Emerson.
Yeah.
He comes up here and loves going there.
Yeah.
So
well, Liberty Lake Park, gets stocked monthly, except I think it's June, July, and August, the hot months.
Yeah.
It gets stocked with trout, which need to remind people not only do you need a fishing license when you go to Liberty Lake Park, you also need a trout license. But it is stocked monthly out there.
Oh, good.
And you can always tell the day it's stocked because you can't hardly get in
That's
there.
right.
People know what they get on the phone and call. Hey, the truck was here. I've got some cool pictures of the truck dumping fish on one side and people casting on the other.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So.
Well, appreciate that update. Yeah. Also, they're finishing the sidewalks. Currently working on sidewalks and finishing the ones on Peak Street.
Yes.
All right.
They started.
Looks good.
He's been doing it in like
sections,
150 sections, 150 foot sections, and started a new section this week. May have poured it today. I don't know. I was out there earlier.
Yeah, I saw him last night working when I came through. So
trying to get it poured, beat the rain. If not, then it'll be first of the week. That section will be poured.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I do want to give a shout out to a friend of mine that I went to high school with, he and I have been best friends for ages. His wife was named Nurse of the Year.
Well, that's it, man. That's great.
Heather Mayberry. So
Awesome.
Congratulations, Heather.
Well, congratulations.
And I'm sure Mike takes credit for he probably prepped you for all that.
Yeah.
So,
man, that's great. Right now too. That's a great accomplishment.
Yeah. So congratulations to her. She does a wonderful job. She is a wonderful person, and I can't say so much for Mike. So anyway, now on to a new segment that I've entered.
Oh,
sports.
Look at this. Here it is.
Yeah.
Look at that. New bullet point on the paper. Right here, folks.
That's right. So, update, Liberty University won the FBC Mortgage Cure Bowl. If you weren't watching, this final score was 37-34 in overtime. Now, there's a little part at the end of the game that really aggravates me.
Uh-oh.
So you didn't see the game?
I didn't. I followed it online, but I didn't watch it.
All right, so the purpose of football is to take this ball, go up and down the field, and score.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not so fast, my friend. So, Liberty, it's tied 34-34.
Yep.
Liberty gets the ball, move all the way down the field to the 1 yard line. There's like a minute left, right? So the announcers start saying, Liberty shouldn't score here. They should run the time down and then kick a field goal at the end to win it. Okay. Just, it angers me so much. Score the touchdown.
Get if you can get it.
Right. Oh, no, you'll leave too much time on the clock. Look, the object is to score.
I'm with you.
So, they don't. First down, the kid basically doesn't run, just takes a knee.
Yeah.
Clock's running down. Second down. Since he had taken a knee the first time and lost like 5 yards, for some reason he thought, all right, I'll go a little further before I take a knee.
Yeah.
Well, as he goes, basically the defensive linemen grab him and go to carry him in the end zone.
Trying to get him to score.
Yeah.
So now we have totally screwed up football.
Yeah.
We have offense not wanting to score, and we have defense grabbing the kid, making him score.
Yeah.
So as he's getting carried into the end zone, he reaches back and drops the ball. So Coastal Carolina recovers the football. So now we go into overtime. Liberty ends up winning it on a field goal in overtime, and all is good.
And they blocked. Yeah.
However, just stop. Play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
This year, yeah. Like when did that start? Because that used to not be a thing. Like you would gun it. You go for the end zone.
It started when people start to outthink what really. Could you imagine Vince Lombardi going, "Hey, fellas, we're not going to score. We're going to get down there. And we're going to, take a knee until we can kick a field goal."
No.
It's like, come on, stop. Now, here's what I guarantee you. Here's what's going to happen in the future because it's already starting. They're trying to phase out field goal kickers. I'm telling you. So this is just only going to aid in that.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't do this if it wasn't for field goal kickers.
Now, why do you feel like they're phasing out field goal kickers?
They've already started with the extra point. They've moved it back,
Yeah.
20 some yards to make it more difficult.
Yeah.
And because in football, basically the kicker shows up, he kicks during practice, he goes home. He doesn't practice with the team.
I remember the kicker was always like the soccer player that would come on and everybody was angry. Yeah.
And I just think they want to phase that out of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do. I think
sounds like the people that run NASCAR is taking over NFL.
Hey, it's happening, man. I'm telling you. So anyway, I won't go into detail on that. I mean, that's in and of itself, it sucks. I'm just telling you. Play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Score it, get it, and then keep the other team from scoring.
Yeah,
that's it. That's how it's always been done.
So we'll be trying to secure an interview with Hugh Freeze, the head coach at Liberty.
You could ask him.
Yeah, we'll ask him that. I mean, because I could see in his face this is not something he really wanted to do.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
Yeah.
And we'll have Coach Watts on in the future, and we'll talk to him about that because something similar happened when I was at Rustburg coaching. We were on defense when Heritage was getting ready to score, and if Heritage scores, they knock us out of the playoffs. This is the year we won the state championship.
Yeah.
So if they score this touchdown, we don't win. So first down, they kind of ran a little play, right? And their hopes was to run the clock all the way down and score.
Yeah.
Now, we had a heck of a field goal kicker, which is why they were going to do this. Well, the problem they had is on second down, they had no more timeouts after that. So on second down, they didn't score.
Yeah.
And now they were scrambling to get back to the line.
Yeah.
And on third down, they fumbled. We recovered, win the game, and we ended up making it in the playoffs. But that's what happens when you think outside of the box.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, we're happy that Liberty won their second bowl in a row.
I mean, it's a great win. Good.
So they've
good
only
season.
been in FB. They've only been in FBS, I guess it is. They changed the whole thing. 1AA is what I've always. Or 1A.
Yeah.
Division 1. I've only been in there 3 years, maybe 4 years. 4.
Yeah.
And this is their second bowl win.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's done a phenomenal job. And the quarterback is phenomenal. And I believe he's coming back next year. So I think Liberty's well on their way. And so congratulations to Liberty, Coach Freeze, and everybody down there for doing a phenomenal job. And so here was a question I was going to ask. If we do have people listening, you can call in, email the show, do whatever you want to, just to stay in touch. To rank the top 5 quarterbacks of all time.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I've been kind of going back and forth with some buddies of mine on this. Because you could leave out somebody that's... So mine would be, number 1 for me is John Elway. Because I'm telling you, that guy, that's my number 1. My number 2 is probably Joe Montana.
See, that I was going to say, because Joe Montana was number 1 for me. Like,
okay,
and I remember the whole time, like, and when he got hurt and then Steve Young took over.
Yes.
And I remember that whole battle. I was like, no, Joe, don't. But Steve was good. Like, he was a running, and then he went to Kansas City. But I was going to say Joe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's my second. My third would probably be Tom Brady.
Ugh, I can't.
I know, but he's great.
He's good. I mean, you can't deny it. He's good.
My 4th would be Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
And my 5th is so close, man.
Who's it between?
Well, I don't see. I would put Dan Marino on that list, but he didn't win a championship, and it just
he can't.
So
he can't.
hard to.
I don't know. I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
See, I would throw Jim McMahon in there. Just for, he might not had a long career in the numbers, but for the sport, he was a good quarterback.
Yeah, he was
for a couple of years there with the team.
But I mean, how do you not put Eli in that category? Because I mean, Eli won 2 championships, man.
I just think there's a difference.
I would probably settle on Bradshaw.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you with Peyton. and Joe Montana. John Elway, though, like, I don't know. Like, he'd be maybe in the top. He wouldn't be as high for me as he is for you, though. But
how about Joe Namath? You wouldn't put Joe Namath in there?
See, that was before.
Right.
I need to watch some of him. That's what we need to do. Watch old footage.
Y'all don't look like y'all are sports fanatics. I just don't see that.
I used to be. I used to that. That was right around the time I stopped watching. That's a long time ago. Like after Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith and all them retired. In the 49er team, they had Ricky Waters.
Yes.
John Taylor. Jerry Wright. Like that was it. And then after that, I just kind of
Ronnie Lott.
Oh my gosh, that was it. That was it for a while.
It was a good.
Yeah,
yes.
It was a good team.
All right, so we will we'll bring in our guest here in just a second. We're gonna talk to him via telephone, which is that was my. So,
hello,
Mr. Dunton. How are you?
I'm fine.
It's good to have you on the show. I appreciate you taking time out. I know you guys are over there working right now, getting the guys ready for our upcoming season.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me, for those who are just listening who may not know you, you're currently the head basketball coach at Liberty High School, but give us a little background on where it all started. Your original home is Maine, correct?
Yes, I was fortunate to grow up outside of Bangor in a small town in Maine, and just a lot of strong family values in that community. Sports was a big part of it, as well as education. So from there, I went to college in Missouri and Springfield, and took the first coaching job in Anchorage, Alaska.
Okay, stop right there, because how do you get to Anchorage?
Well, it happened that in the school, I had built a relationship with a fellow student whose father happened to be the principal at the high school.
Okay.
In Anchorage, Alaska.
Gotcha.
So they were looking for a basketball coach. And so that kind of started the communication. And it ended up being a very, very good opportunity, for us, even though it was definitely a cultural position for us, and certainly one of geographic enormity for Nadine and I.
Sure.
Two young college grads from Maine to end up in Anchorage, Alaska.
But you went on to win a couple of state championships there?
Yeah, we were in 5 straight state championships.
Wow.
And we won the first 2, and it was we had a very, very good. We had just had a very, very good run there, and that success kind of opened the door for us to get on staff at Liberty University.
Okay, yeah. So that brought you over to Liberty, where you were assistant coach under Jeff Myers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, so after Jeff had left, you ended up becoming interim and then the full-time coach at Liberty, correct?
Yeah, I was interim for the 2007, 2008 year. And then I did not get the head job initially. I went to Binghamton. I went to Marshalltown, Iowa, as the athletic director and basketball coach at Marshalltown Community College, which was an unbelievable league that we were in. Very, very talented, probably the top junior college league in the country.
Wow.
At the time. Indian Hills. Well, my second year, we were top 25 in the country. Finished 3rd in the league. The team that finished 2nd in the league had 2 players go in the 2nd round of the NBA draft.
Wow.
Corey Hightower and Ernest Brown.
Yeah.
That tells you the level of talent that was. They had 2 NBA draft players and didn't win our league.
Good Lord. Yeah, that's crazy. So you eventually did become the head coach at Liberty University, and you were successful there. You guys, ended up going to the NCAA tournament. If I remember correctly, because I believe I was on spring break in Daytona Beach, you guys played UNC in the first round, right?
Well, that was when I was associate head coach. That was in '94.
Oh, okay.
2004, we played Jameer Nelson in St. Joe's.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that.
So they had Delonte Green and they had Jameer Nelson, 2 NBA players. We had a very, very good team. Didn't get off to a very good start. They had just got beat. They had been undefeated going into the last game of the conference tournament. Xavier upset them. So they came in with a little chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
Jameer was unbelievable early, and we kind of settled in and played all right after we got down a little bit. But it was we didn't pull off the UMBC 16 versus 1 seed.
What's it like though as a coach? Going to the NCAA tournament. Just give us a little bit of insight of. Because that's such a small group, and I don't think people understand how difficult that in and of itself is. But what's it like when you see that name on the bracket?
Yeah, well, it's a fantastic experience. I mean, first of all, it's so much more difficult in what they call, and everybody's heard this phrase, your one bid leagues. I mean, you're going to play in a league where you've got somewhere between 8 and 12 teams most of the time. And one team is going to advance to the NCAA tournament. So it's and it's highly competitive. So just getting through the conference tournaments, it's very hard. I mean, you got to have a little luck. You got to stay healthy, and you got to be good. So, we were able to do that. And then the NCAA tournament, the experience is so professionally driven, from the time that you actually named a team, and we got the whole Midnight Madness and the bracketology becoming unfolded.
Oh yeah.
From the time that you go there, I remember the first time, because you got police escorts everywhere you're going with your motor coach, because you got to be on time.
Yeah.
So we're up in D.C. playing, we're playing at Landover, and you have the time when you're leaving. But I think in that game there was probably 15, motorcycle police that were out in front of the bus.
Wow.
Making sure they could clear all the traffic for us to go straight to the arena and play. And so it's the stuff that the athletes dream of, being able to participate in.
Yeah.
And then, the lights are bright because there's a lot of exposure nationally, and and you certainly got to get an unbelievable opponent, that you're going to get the chance to compete against.
Sure.
Hey, Randy, DW here. So how do you keep your players focused when you get into that environment where you got the police escorts and all the hype of that? How do you keep everybody settled down and focused for that?
Well, I think that's one of the challenges is you got, because we start from the beginning with part of our coach philosophy. We say you got to eliminate distractions, control what you can control.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of distractions coming at kids in colleges, and because now it's more magnified, and can you reduce it down to you're still playing on a 54 by 94, court.
That's right.
And the hoop is still the same, like the old Hoosier thing. Take the tape out, show them the hoop, and just play your game. And in both of my experiences, we played some very, very good minutes. I mean, the North Carolina game in '94, we had the lead with 9 minutes to go.
That's right.
And they were number one in the nation.
That's
it
right.
was great. Kids played great. Made big shots. Got comfortable out there. And, and again, a lot of times, the difference between good mid-major programs and the high major programs is not so much always the quality of the guard play. So it separates itself by some of the bigs. Like, you might be 6'8" in the mid-major, and they might be 7 foot and 7'1".
Right.
But if you got quality guards, like we had Hildebrand and Blair. I mean, those kids could play anywhere.
That's
so
right.
they weren't intimidated in the moment. The moment wasn't bigger than them, and they just went out and played.
Well, so after Liberty, here's what's interesting. Your daughter, she had just become the girls basketball coach at Liberty High School. And is that kind of what brought you to Liberty High School?
Yeah. I came out to just, I mean, again, it was her first job out of high school, out of college, and she was excited. So, we came out just to help her. Year one, I helped her with the girls program.
Yeah.
And then year two, change was made in the boys program, and they asked me if I would take it. And because my daughter's like, Dad, this would be great. I'll be the head girls, you be the head boys. We'll have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Then she gets the opportunity to go to Hollins and leaves Dad, here. Where I'm like, okay, where are you at now? I'm still here, but where are you? And,
well, she's done a phenomenal job because the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. She's done a great job at Hollins already.
Yeah, but really disappointed with the COVID stuff with her because, college basketball, I mean, it's all about recruiting. I mean, a lot of those coaches know what they're doing. I mean, the old motto is, hey, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Yeah.
And got to get players. And she's done a phenomenal job of turning a struggling program into a place where, really quality players are now there inside of the institution. And I think this would have been her year. While she achieved a lot of quality wins the last 2 years, she could have got to the top of the league this year with that recruiting plan.
Well, we're going to have her on in the future, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, she'll be a good one. She's certainly a lot better looking version of the coach Dunton.
We can definitely agree on that one.
And I remember Brian and Randy years ago. I told Brian we used to live in the same neighborhood off of Waterlick Road. And
okay.
Yeah, Moss Creek.
The old Moss Creek.
Creek. And I remember coming outside one day. My son is out there playing basketball in the driveway with some of your kids, and they're just wearing them out. And I was like, they're pretty good. And they're like, well, yeah, their dad's a coach at Liberty.
Yeah. Well, we enjoyed our Moss Creek days. We got a little crew of us that still get together every once in a while and have a little Moss Creek dinner.
Yeah, well, I left there, but my son is still there, and he works.
Wow.
Yeah, he works up here in town now. But I moved up here, and he has started a family, and he's still down there. So,
good for him.
Yeah.
So give us a preview of the Liberty Minutemen High School basketball team.
Well, we're really excited with where we're at because the challenge when I took the Liberty job, if you go back and look, historically at my career, it's kind of been like, hey, in within 2 years, we're usually where we need to be competing for a championship. And, the year one, I thought we had a really great season. I mean, what an epic game. The Heritage playoff game. 99, 96 in triple overtime.
Yes.
I mean, I still say it's one of the best high school basketball games I've ever watched. And I mean, the way Raheem played that night, I think all of us were sitting there being fans more than we were coaches.
Yes.
And then, it just, Liberty, Bedford had got to a place where the skill level, the basketball IQ was not where it needed to be.
Yeah.
We continue to work through that, recognize the need to probably get into the lower levels even more involved in the spring and the summer with development programs. When we did the Minutemen Skills, which you helped us with, Brian, with funding and all that stuff. So we got into the Minutemen Skills training, and now we're seeing, a much more advanced skill set than we have.
Yeah.
And, so I'm excited about that. We've got some kids that can really shoot the basketball, and we've got some toughness to us. So right now, Marquise Ingram, I mean, he should be as good a guard as there is in the league. He's dealing with a knee injury, so we're hoping he gets past that, next week. But he's he's improved as much as any player I've had between their junior and their senior year in high school. And he's going to be worth people watching because we also think we have a special player, Mike Kreider, who's only a junior.
Yep.
And Mike is as good a talent as there is in Central Virginia.
Yep.
Plays up on the rim, can shoot threes, really can drive, physical. Plays bigger than he even is, and so he's a load for the opponents to have to worry about. I mean, where you go and it's always nice as a coach if you can walk on the floor and know you got one or two of the best players on the court. Where they've got to make adjustments to guard you, and so I think in those two kids we're going to put a lot of pressure on people. Blake French, Leo Sneed. I mean, these are other seniors that have really stepped their game up and should contribute, in just a mighty way. I think athletically, Blake French and Garrett Worley, they're as gifted athletes as you're going to coach, as well. So not just basketball skills, but running, jumping, moving, toughness. They put us in a really good position. So
that's awesome.
Young kids are contributing. Tony Minio stepped in and he shot the ball well. Caleb Smith played very well. These are two that come off the JV team from a year ago, and they're ready to contribute. So that's exciting for me. I think our skill set, the depth of our skill sets, is as good as it's been when I've been here at Liberty.
Well, that's great. Hopefully we can get this thing started here shortly. We were talked a little bit earlier on the show about kind of the Botetourt area has turned loose sports. I think Southwest Virginia has been playing for a while. So I hopefully in the near future we'll get everything turned loose. And, even though people can't attend, I think we'll be doing some live streaming so they can watch that way. And we're looking forward to a wonderful season over at Liberty High School and hopefully getting these kids back to some sense of normalcy, I think is key. And so, Coach, I do appreciate you taking time out. We always end with one last question. If you could choose one person in the world to hang out with in a 24-hour period and go anywhere, who's that person and where are you going?
Well, I mean, I certainly would love to hang out with Mother Teresa. I mean, I just, as I've gotten older in my life, you just look at people who have, made an impact on helping others in this world. I think we're all going to be judged by, hey, did we treat our neighbor as ourselves? Do we love our neighbor? And when I look at what she was able to do with her life and how you come from, okay, here's somebody who's really dealing with a lot of people that are destitute. And, you can create a program where you become a saint because you served others to the degree that she did. So I just love to see her heart and, see how she impacted people. I think that's a big part of what, we want to try to do. And, we just turned 60, so I guess we're in the fourth quarter now. So we'd love to see the remaining days, impact lives in a positive direction for their own personal growth and success. I think our country's really confused right now. I'm concerned about, like I said, just the priorities we place. Our kids need to be educated. I think education right now, we should look at, getting vaccinations to the teachers and the staff members as quick as we can, if that's what they option to do, and just get the doors of the schools open and the gyms open and the fields open again.
Yes.
There's a lot of diminishing that's going on. I mean, I literally can sit here in Bedford and tell you, if we didn't walk in here every day and clap it up and cheer it up, our young people are being diminished from their development.
I agree.
And that's not what we need. So we need, hopefully, those that are in power, they can get themselves together and see past some of the politics of this. And, where I sit, I may not be smart enough to figure it out, but I mean, the mortality rate is so minimal among the demographics of our school-age children.
Yeah.
And yet, the damage that's done by not being in that community
Yes.
and developing. I just think we need to get that moving as quick as we can.
Well, I appreciate it, Coach. Thank you again, and we'll have you on in the future. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, we're all committed to the L. We're looking for the Liberty Minutemen to advance, and hopefully we'll be playing next week.
All right. Take care.
All right. See you.
Well, that was Coach Randy Dunton over at Liberty High School, and
that was pretty cool with the phone call.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we're getting high tech here.
Yes.
Sooner or later, we'll have more than 2 people listening, and this will be great.
Yeah.
So that was great. That was a good interview. Yeah. Randy has done a tremendous job out there, and I think you'll see the fruits of his labor probably this year, if not next year, but probably this year. I mean, he's impacted a lot of kids, whether it be college, high school, and I think we're lucky to have.
It's got to be frustrating for him with the COVID stuff.
Yeah, I've talked to a lot of coaches, and it is. Yeah. It's because I think people don't understand that coaching is much more than X's and O's.
Oh, there's
most of them have a passion for it.
Yeah, it's a mentoring thing. It's a teaching thing. It's a parental thing. It's so, gosh, I mean.
It's not just a paid job. Most of them would probably do it for free.
Oh, yeah. Like,
they practically do.
Yeah, the stipends aren't.
We did a analysis when I was coaching at Rustburg. I think we figured it up to where it was like 3 cents an hour. Is what you get paid.
It's nowhere near enough. But
but you don't do it for that.
No, you don't do it for that.
The love of the game, but more so the kids are just. I mean, you get to see these. Like I still have friends that I coached that still call me coach, but it's out of love of both of them. I mean, just the relationship there, and I love where they're at in their life. Some of them have gone on to do wonderful things that you never would have imagined. And a lot of them say it all started with sports. If without that avenue, I'm not sure I'd be doing what I'm doing right now. So, but we'll definitely have Emily Dunton on, his daughter.
Yeah.
She took over Hollins. That was pretty much the doormat in that division. And last year, I want to say they finished in the middle of the pack. And she's recruiting. I mean, she's a phenomenal recruiter. And Emily's she's probably 25, maybe 26.
Good for her. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
great.
She's climbing the ladder, and she'll do well. So, DW.
Yes.
Nobody knows.
And I'm going to subtitle this section of Nobody Knows and call it "You Live Where."
Okay.
And followed up by we have an online work order system here at the town where you can get online and put in, like, if you see a sign down or a pothole request or work that needs to be done, or a complaint, so I always get a thrill sometimes when those work orders come to me, and it'll say, and I'll just make this the part up, but there's a stop sign down, and you look at the address right away, you know it's not here. And then you get to looking, and it's Bedford, Texas.
Oh my God!
There's a lot more Bedfords out there than what you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And so so you have to call the people up and argue with them, and they tell you, well, it's up there by, Reed's Tire Shop on that corner. And it's like, ma'am, you're talking to somebody in Virginia, and you online in Virginia. You look at it,
Do you ever play the other side, DW? Like, oh yeah, we'll be out there tomorrow. Fix it right up for you. And then...
I cannot confirm or deny that. But so with that, I followed up and found out that there are actually 21 places in the United States named Bedford.
What? I didn't know it was 21.
Yep.
I didn't either.
5 in the United Kingdom, 2 in South Africa, 2 in Canada, and 1 in Belgium. And the cool part for the ones that the other ones, and somebody will probably find me wrong and say there's 22. I don't know, but this is close enough.
That's your job, Lauren.
Yep. So some of them I was able to find out stuff. So, of course, Bedford, Virginia is named after John Russell, the 4th Duke of Bedford.
Yep.
Okay. Bedford, Wyoming is named after some people from Bedford, Virginia that went there and settled in Wyoming.
Huh.
Bedford, Washington, I didn't find any good information.
It's Washington. There is no good information.
It's way out there.
Bedford, Texas is named after some people that settled from Bedford, Tennessee.
Huh.
Bedford, Tennessee was named after Thomas J. Bedford, who was a Pony Express delivery guy for that on the horseback for that area that settled there. Bedford, Pennsylvania, named after John Russell, the same as here, 4th Duke of Bedford. Bedford, Ohio, was named after settlers and people that came from Bedford, New York. Bedford, North Carolina, didn't find any good information. Bedford, New York, was named after in England, the Bedfordshire, from over there. It actually started out as being part of Connecticut, and they had a dispute, and the King of England had to step in and draw the boundary lines that then put it into New York. Bedford, New Hampshire, again, John Russell, 4th Duke of Bedford. Bedford, Montana, I did not find. Bedford, Missouri, was named after General Nathan Greene of the Revolutionary War, who was born in Bedford, Virginia, February 7th, 1817. Bedford, Massachusetts, was named after the place in England. Bedford, Louisiana, after England. Bedford, Kentucky, was named after William and his son Richard Bell, who settled there and became big business people, and they were from Bedford, Virginia. Bedford, Iowa, named after Thomas J. Bedford. He was the Pony Express guy again. Bedford, Indiana, named after people from Bedford, Tennessee. Bedford, Illinois, couldn't find anything. Bedford, Alabama, couldn't find anything. And the last one, the best one at all, that was incorporated in 1836, and this explains a lot, Woody, you'll agree with me, from some previous shows.
Yeah.
Of Brian's hunting trips.
Oh, gosh.
Bedford, Michigan.
Man, of all places.
Now we've connected the dots to Michigan.
We have our war room. The maps are drawn.
Tell you we were from Bedford, Michigan.
Yeah.
And then I'll follow it up. One other little thing I found, and I'll shoot it to Woody so you can put it on here.
Yeah.
Taken from the Roanoke paper, December 24th, 1893. And I'll hold it up right there so you can see it on the camera. So you got video, but
That's
we'll put
right.
it online.
The camera.
H.S. Black of Vinton has returned from his turkey hunting expedition in Bedford County, where he secured a fine 15-pound gobbler.
Fine.
Good.
I like the way they put that.
So back then, if you killed a turkey, that made the newspaper.
Well, it was a fine 15 pounds.
Yep.
You said Bedfordshire?
Yes.
That's funny you bring that up because I was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I get an email on my website that somebody wants me to live stream a wedding. And I was like, oh, okay, great. Well, here's my pricing.
Do they need a host?
Yeah. I was like, here's my pricing. Here's the cameras. What are the dates? All that stuff. So she sends me the dates. Very excited about the pricing, all this stuff. I said, oh, great. All right. So what's your address? And it was Bedfordshire. I was like, wait, I'm not familiar. Let me Google it. And sure enough, it was like in the UK. I was like, oh man, we're not gonna be able to do that. So,
I get that. I mean, I get people contact me to look at a job, and it's in Texas or something like that. I'm like, what are you?
you pay for travel. I mean, we could work out
Well,
something.
yeah, always. That is what I always say.
Yeah.
So you just made me think of something real quick. DW,
Yes.
are you done? Or I didn't want to cut you off.
22.
What now? That's rude, isn't it? Are you done?
No. If you're not, I'll stop.
No, I'll go ahead and be quiet. Go ahead.
I did not know that there was 20 plus Bedfords. I'd heard the Bedfordshire, and then there's one that when we were always doing stuff for the website, the Town of Bedford website, it's one of the ones up north. It's always like when you Google it, it just kind of creates confusion. But I had no idea it was like over 20, so that's pretty cool.
You made me think of this, and sometimes when the train leaves the station, it does not come back to me, man. My short-term memory is horrible. So I was leaving my mom's house this afternoon. I dropped her off, and my sister's down there and everything. And so I get a phone call, and I've been trying to get guests on the show, and so I wasn't sure if that's what it was. So I answered, and it was that stupid warranty which I'm sure everybody is tired of
Yeah,
getting.
it's an extended warranty.
Was it your second notice?
Final
what was,
notice,
What was
Final
great
notice, yeah.
is a lot of times I don't hang up. I start answering questions.
Oh my gosh.
But I do it. So the lady says, your 2017 Buick Enclave is about to expire.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. I said, but I don't think you can offer me anything. And she said, yes, we can. I said, no, I had it in the shop. They put a new engine in it. They've changed all the tailpipes. They're all new. So I'm not sure you can warranty that type of work. And she said, yes, we offer warranties. I said, yeah, but they even turned it into a diesel. And she said, never mind, and hung up. And I carry on with them, man, because I'm like, if you're going to waste my time, I'm going to waste yours.
I'm gonna return the favor.
Tell them, I've told them before, and you can tell them this too, that you're all excited you can get insurance because after the last DUI, you've been told you can't get it.
I'm so happy you called.
Hang up.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for offering this.
Well, speaking of that, I saw one on Facebook where it was a video. And the cop had pulled a guy over, and the guy rolls his window down, and he said, what was I, speeding? What did I do? Or something like that. And he goes, we've been looking all over for you. Can you step out of the car? And he's like, no, what did I do? And he said, your warranty's about to expire. This guy's like, really? So, anyway, our business highlight of the day is Arthur's Jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who don't know, Arthur's is located at 111 North Bridge Street. Go by and see Jim Messier. And I was telling you earlier, Woody.
Yeah.
They have one of the coolest things is the Bedford Time Company.
Yeah, I had never heard of that.
It's a watch.
Yeah.
And so you should go in, tell Jim you want a Bedford Time Company watch, and that you heard about it on our show.
That is a classic Bedford business right there.
Yes,
Arthur's
it
Jewelry.
is.
That is a
It's a staple.
Maybe
is
we
it.
can get him to sponsor and give away a Bedford
Man.
Time.
Ooh, that would be phenomenal. That'd be like a 1 year
yeah.
deal.
That'd
That's
be awesome.
That would be great.
There's some. You showed me some pictures. They are awesome watches. Like
Yeah.
they are just
They are. They're
right here in
beautiful.
Bedford.
Next Christmas, that'll be the thing.
Next Christmas, Brian's going to get everybody in the studio.
No, I don't.
Y'all
think so.
heard it here live.
No. Yeah, if we're like syndicated by the end, maybe.
Hey, I was also excited. I don't know about y'all, but I got a nice call from Santa Claus this year.
We
did too.
Yes, we did too.
Yeah. Did he ask you about your car warranty?
No, he did not. I should have asked him about his sleigh warranty.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Santa Claus.
So the bad news is we did not get any winners.
You
from
stumped them.
Well-
I mean, that's a true trivia question.
That means we lost one listener, Shannon Jerkis.
So do we?
No, you keep repeating it. What
Do we give a clue? That would
give
be
a
the
clue.
fix. All right, so we'll go last week's trivia question, which, by the way, is sponsored by Grizzly Garage Doors LLC.
LLC.
So last week's trivia question was: name this former Liberty High School dropout who went on to earn a master's degree from Yale.
Yeah.
She is also a Fox News contributor.
Well, there you go, people.
She. So that narrows it down.
And there's it down. And think about what's on the table here. $25 gift card to Liberty Station, right?
That is.
Are you still throwing in the?
No, that don't start till January.
Oh
Yeah.
What do you? So are we doing the 50 cash?
So still $50 cash.
50 cash.
50 cash.
All right.
First person who can name the Liberty High School dropout who went on to earn her master's degree from Yale. And she is a Fox News contributor.
All right, people. Life, Liberty, Happiness Podcast at gmail.com. Go to lifeliberty.us. Right there on it. Contact us. Put your answer. Right or wrong, just put an answer to whoever you think it is.
Yes,
and send
exactly.
it to us.
Right. So yeah. And so starting on our next episode,
Yes.
we will have 4 straight shows where we will give away $25 to Liberty Train Station Restaurant.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Grizzly Garage Doors.
Grizzly Garage Doors, LLC.
Yep. So, another good show.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I continue to get emails, which is good. People email me or text me who I should have on as guests.
Yeah.
And I'm not ignoring the people that do that. So don't
Yeah.
stop doing that.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where I kind of feel like it has to flow. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there's just a time and a place for things.
That's
and I
it.
thought we're getting into high school sports here. Now would be a good time to have Coach Dunton on with basketball, closer to football. I can't believe I'm saying football in the spring. But when we get closer to starting football, we'll have Coach Watts on.
Yeah.
But we'll have some. Now, here is a little insight to the future. This person will be a guest. The Fox News contributor,
Man,
the person who
Big
dropped
time.
out at Liberty High School, the person who went on to earn her master's degree from Yale, Dr. Such and Such, will be on this show
Yeah.
February 3rd.
Man.
February
You were
3rd.
a booking guest all the way in February. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I've got this. Lauren, I've got you set up.
Yeah. This is great.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, so keep emailing guest. Don't stop doing that, who you want to see or have on. So I want the ideas, and I want all feedback.
Yeah.
Negative, please. I'm okay with it.
And we listened to, because we had a couple of requests for video. We look what we've done.
Yes.
We've had a couple of requests for call-ins and listening live, and we've done it so clearly. We have an open heart.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I listen to criticism. I talked to Grumpy the other day, and he said, I wish that podcast was a little more light. So we've added more light.
There we
So,
go. Different angle.
no.
Right over there. Look at this.
What? DW, I know I can feel it in the back of my head.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I was just thinking when you said the negative thing, it made something pop into my mind.
What?
Isn't it weird that up until 2020, our good advice that we would give people was get negative people out of your life and stay away from them. 2020, you want to stay away from positive people and be around negative.
Negative. Just give me all the negative feedback you can.
No, I want positive. I just, I'll take anything. I mean,
Yeah.
the show is only going to survive the more we have involvement from people who listen.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people that listen.
Yeah,
I get
keep
a lot of
growing.
people that comment,
Yeah.
on Facebook, things like that. I just want them to, be more assertive.
There
Just
you
don't
go.
worry. I'm not going to embarrass you. I promise you.
No.
I'm not going to say, well, guys who, complained this week. I mean, I'll
Hey,
come up with nicknames.
unless it's a
like,
really good complaint. Unless it's a really good one, then we got to. No, I'm just playing.
It was Tim Black called me. Councilman Black called me the other night. It said, well, Army found a bowl game. And I'm like, not at the time we did the show. So, yeah.
Deal with outdated information here.
And it's, first of all, if he would like to be an intern, I'm sure he can join the show as an intern and fact check me. Otherwise, Lauren, you will be his boss if he ever does want to do that. So. Thanks again. We'll do our show next time. That's one of the things we're going to discuss. Hey, I'll throw this out as a question to people.
Yeah.
Let us know. Question. What time do you think would be a good time for us to do the show live?
Yeah.
Because 4:30 may be not a good time. So,
Yeah.
I mean, unless DW, you have, I know you have like rituals, things you have to get home to.
He even works on Christmas. Brian, we can't forget that.
That's
So he's
My first thing is my beautiful wife that I go home to.
oh,
Oh, I
goodness,
agree with
that's
that.
Sweet.
I get to go home to mine too. I'm trying to convince this is terrible. We're supposed to, my mom had knee surgery, which I told you. So I picked her up today and took her home. My daughter's down there with her, and my sister and her family is down there with her. So we're supposed to meet Saturday to have Air Kind of Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to slide that up till tomorrow, because if I do, then I can slip up to the river and do some hunting to finish out the season.
That's fun.
In Michigan?
No,
Bedford, Michigan.
Bedford, Michigan.
You'll get a phone call, DW. You stop picking on that boy. So anyway, no, I mean, I want to. My mom knows I really want to, and she's like, "It's okay." No, I mean, I know. the thing to do is to go Saturday, but she says she doesn't care.
But it's a holiday Friday, technically, right? Isn't it New Year's Friday? No.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that's the
So I want to do it tomorrow night.
What's tomorrow? Oh,
Tomorrow
I'm a
is
day
New Year's
behind.
Eve.
Yeah, but that's technically a holiday too.
It is.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if we do it tomorrow night, then my sister can go back early to North Carolina.
Yeah.
And then I could go to the river.
It makes
so I'm really
perfect
looking
sense.
out for my sister.
And New Year's Adam, right? That's
That's today.
that's today. Today
is
it's a holiday.
Yeah.
That's it. We get off half a day. That's it.
So I'm already trying to book our Christmas trip for next year to out west. I want to go out west. So if any listener has been out west, I want to book a Christmas trip out west, the Grand Canyon. But I know nothing about that. I'd like to see the Hoover Dam. See, I got no interest in Las Vegas at all. Zero. I don't. I just don't.
Yeah.
20 years or 10 years ago, maybe, but not now.
Yeah. Same.
But I would like to see the Grand Canyon, Hoover Dam, but I want a cabin like in the mountains. So I don't know. I've talked to Kristen Breedlove.
Yes.
She's working on that. But I just want ideas. So if people want to email the show or whatever, if you've been out west and you can recommend something, I'd like to take my family out there for a week, and
It'd be fun.
yeah. So
DW and I will book your vacation.
Yeah.
It just has to be a surprise.
Yeah.
I'll tell you all about it.
all right. Well, we'll see you next week.